UK rejects ambassador's call for Ukraine to declare ceasefire before Russia. The British government has dismissed a suggestion from its U.S. ambassador that Ukraine should unilaterally commit to a ceasefire ahead of Russia, stating it is not government policy. Over the weekend, British ambassador to the U.S. Peter Mandelson told ABC News that Ukraine should be the first to commit to a ceasefire and challenge Russia to follow. His remarks followed a tense meeting between Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and former U.S. President Donald Trump at the White House on Friday. Mandelson urged Zelensky to offer unequivocal backing to Trump's peace initiative, advocating for a very radical reset in Kyiv-Washington relations. The reset must involve the United States and Ukraine aligning their positions, with President Zelensky fully supporting President Trump's initiative to end the war and establish a just and lasting peace in Ukraine, Mandelson stated. Additionally, European nations should also back calls for a ceasefire, and I believe Ukraine should take the lead in committing to it, putting pressure on Russia to follow. However, UK Armed Forces Minister Luke Pollard distanced the government from Mandelson's comments. Speaking to Sky News on Monday, Pollard made it clear, "That's not government policy. We are still engaged in diplomatic discussions with our European, U.S., and Ukrainian allies to determine the framework of any potential agreement." The clarification comes as the UK seeks to lead a coalition of the willing, a group of countries prepared to deploy peacekeeping forces to Ukraine if a ceasefire is reached. However, Britain maintains that any sustainable peace deal must include American air cover and aerial support to deter further Russian aggression. Meanwhile, Pollard declined to confirm French President Emmanuel Macron's suggestion of a proposed one-month partial truce between Russia and Ukraine. In an interview with Le Figaro, Macron claimed that he and British Prime Minister Keir Starmer were advocating for a ceasefire covering airspace, maritime areas, and energy infrastructure, with European troops potentially being deployed later. When asked about Macron's remarks on Times Radio Monday morning, Pollard responded, "No agreement has been made on what a truce would entail, so I don't recognize the specific details mentioned."